No, 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 no. I've never even seen this kind of plane in Liberia before. Make I don't lie you. I was feeling bad. I was even crying. My Oga was all my eyes red. Was like, what happened? I can't tell you exactly what I was feeling bad. I was like, this one will come here. So be like, say this one I really suffer there. So, but stay. I just hold on. When you say what happened, I say nothing. Don't worry, because I don't want you to feel bad. I know. Say one day things will be okay.
When the love is there, you have to endure, because marriage is endurance. Bringing her from Liberia here, and she don't say I'm not coming. She's reaching here, though she felt bad at the first time, but later she picked up, and I'm the type of person that can encourage. When I encourage her, look, madam, this will be all right. Just accept patient, and it's patient that even in marriage it is patient. Thank God she's a beautiful woman and respectful. That's why I so love her and marry her legally and bring her back to my country. I'm from Ondo State. I reside here in Lagos State.
Madam, how are you? How's it going?
I'm fine. Thank God for everything.
What's your name, wife?
My name is Teresa Robinson. I'm a Liberian, but now I can say I'm a Nigerian now.
You're a Liberian?
Yes.
So your husband brought you from Liberia?
Yes. During the war in Liberia, that's why we came.
So could you tell us how did you meet your wife?
My wife?
Yes.
I met my wife when I traveled there to Liberia. I think that was 1996. That was when I met her, and we legally married there. Time of the war, Shastelo, and when we were coming back 2004, I tried to bring her back to my country, and that's how we are here. She's here managing up with me as a condition of Nigerian. That we have to just endure. She have to endure at least that things will soon get better by special grace of God.
What were you doing in Liberia at the time of the war?
And then I went there for the business, but later I was teaching. Then I was working with an orphanage home, an NGO there. Before then, after then, we have to organize our own school. I was the principal of the school, administrator of the school, and when the war was so tense, I had to come back to my country, Nigeria.
So what was she doing when you met her?
She was doing business. She was selling foodstuffs, selling rice, beans, garri, and some other things. She was a businesswoman then.
So what enticed you to her? I mean, what was the attraction?
So?
What was the attraction to her? A Liberian woman?
Even see my wife, she's a pretty woman. She's a pretty woman. One thing with them there is that they are so compassionate, so lovely, and then they accommodate. And that's the passion for my wife, and thank God she's a beautiful woman and respectful. That's why I so love her and marry her legally and bring her back to my country.
Okay, so madam, when you first came to Nigeria, was this where you were living when you first came with your husband?
No.
Where were you living then?
We're living with the family, mother and sister, in her papa.
Was it a water side like this?
But water side like this. So.
Like this.
So I had to pack from there again because of the same water condition. Pack from there again to Ogun State. And we were able to rent at least small place. They managed from there first.
Was that also water side in Ogun State?
No. That side was okay.
Okay, so water side like this, were you living in this kind of place in Liberia?
No. I've never even seen this kind of place in Liberia before. But a place like that will be there, but I don't even know a place like that there. But I know they go there. So how we come to Ogun State now. From Ogun State, one of your brothers was staying here. He decided to come and stay with him. Maybe he can join the hotel. They were teaching how to catch fish. So he said can be management, they can get a better job. That's how we came here. But now the brother self, the house was too tight. Then he said we can try and get water place like this. Say if I can manage, I said I can manage anywhere. I can manage on the things will be okay. But before we come here, brother give her one shop for power line side there, Ajegunle power line side there. We're managing the shop, but okay, but later now water came again. scatter the whole shop, everything. That's why I say maybe we'll come this side. Say water no dey enter house here, if then do the kpako up. You can see that we did the kpako, it was down before. Water come and food the whole house. We have to do all that's why now the player to reach the ceiling. So we have to do the house up like that. Then a small container where they manage there, they give me the container, manage and put kpako for the down like this too. They say if water come, you no go reach to the kpako as I do and up like that. And show that the one that come last year, you no reach the kpako. I say they pray, say when this one come, they cannot reach the kpako. So now how we did.
Okay, what was the first experience when you got on the canoe? And they say, yeah, this is where we are going, and they put you on the canoe and you had not been there before. What was it like that first day?
Make I don't lie you. I was feeling bad. I was even crying. My oga was all my eyes red. Was like, what happened? I can't tell you exactly what I was feeling bad. I was like, this one will come here. So I say this one I really suffer there. So but stay, I just hold on. When you say what happened, I say nothing, don't worry. Because I don't want him to feel bad. So I just keep paying him until I just decided to free myself. I mean, let me just flow with everything that is going on there. I know say one day things will be okay. So
Paddling of canoe, you did it perfectly. How did you manage to?
I learned it here. Nobody teach me, because before when we came here, there was no kpako at all. Now there is kpako little, but that time no kpako. When you go out, when you come by out to shout, oh please, so bring canoe for me, or when you see anybody inside boat, call them, please come and drive me. So we say no, they are going somewhere, they don't get the time, or you call some children, they will say no. So one day there was canoe there parking with paddle everything inside, and I call somebody, they say canoe they enter and be going to your house. I just enter. Even though if I paddle the canoe will carry me go enter another place. I will say change my hand back. I did it like that, hating stick, hating houses. I was all on top of the water that time. So I was just hating houses until I finally reached. So the next day now I was boat to enter and paddle. Small like that one day I just got used to paddling by myself.
You're not scared you're going to fall into water?
I'm not even scared at all. I'm not even as a day I don't know how to swim. But that heart just came to me that I can do it. Let me just enter. And since then I've been doing it. I'm okay with it now.
Thank you very much. Sir, how did you... Okay, let me ask first. How many of your children did you have here? Or
Presently, she has 6 children for me, but two is out. It's only 4 that are here with me.
Is it 2 out? What do you mean?
2 are baby guys here. Got married and
I was asking, did you have all of them in this place or before you?
They were here with me. All my 6 children are here.
This is where you gave birth to them?
And 3 in Liberia, 3 here.
You had 3 children in Liberia before coming to Nigeria?
This boy was the last one in Liberia before we came. So the other girl that excuse us, that one, the other one is primary 6, and the last son, that one's primary 4.
Did you give birth to them in this house?
In this house. Yes, 3 of them in this house. To give them birth to 3 of them in this house. And thank God that they are still living, and nothing happened to them. I'm from Elijah. They can swim very well, they can do anything. Water is not a problem to us with the largest. I'm a typical Elijah man from Ondo State.
How comfortable is it for you to live, or convenient is it for you to live in a place like this, waterlogged?
It's not comfortable because everybody wants better thing in their life, but here is not comfortable, frankly speaking. But they said there's no condition is permanent. We still having the mind, we still having the faith that God will soon do it. But for now, it's not comfortable, and there's nothing I can do. I cannot jump from here to anywhere else. But just for me to have here first, looking forward for the better days.
You said you were a principal, a school administrator in Liberia, so what happened?
And then I was just administrator and the principal of a school. But when the war broke out, I had to come back Nigeria. Then I did this was all right then. This was all right. We were renting house, staying in a comfortable place. But when things happen like that, I had to come back to my country, Nigeria.
Were you scared or worried that your wife would run away when you brought her to a place like this?
I was not scared because when the love is there, she have to endure, because marriage is endurance. I was not scared at all, because bringing her from Liberia here, and she don't say I'm not coming. She's reaching here, though she felt bad at the first time, but later she picked up, and I'm the type of person that can encourage. When I encourage her, look, madam, this will be all right. just accept patient, and it's patient that even in marriage it is patient. So when I tell her, she was okay, no problem. That's why she's still here now with me in this house.
Madam, you said you gave birth to 3 of your children, or some of them in this particular place where we are. How convenient was it for you at the time, like to be pregnant in this kind of situation, in this kind of surface, and then you had children there? Could you share one of your experiences when you went to deliver one of your children with us?
I remember it was my last child when I was in labor, and the water don't dry, and I cannot walk on top of the pako because I endure that pain until it reached the time for me to give birth, because we're not having much saving to go to hospital and pay hospital bill. So there was one mama staying at this side. When she delivered, because we are like family here, she used to take money like that. So we're not having enough saving. So we just say, I want to endure this pain so that if I get to the mama place, I can give back quickly. We will not have to spend the money for hospital bill again. Because if we spend that money, we will not see the one we'll be eating and taking care of the baby. So I had to endure the pain. Before the pain reached that normal time that I want to give back, the water dry. I cannot walk again. And you cannot carry me on top of the pako. There's no water inside the river to able to help the canoe to move. That we were not easy that day. But you had to just manage, put him inside the canoe and enter the poto and just dragging the canoe inside the poto until we reach to the mama place, because there was no water. I see the water so getting dry in a small time, maybe from 93 or 4, the whole place was dry, no water, only poto you see. So the canoe to move inside not easy. But you had to put me there, drag the canoe inside the poto until I reached to the woman place, and thank God. Immediately I got there, within 5 minutes I have given birth. So and since then I just said no, I'm not going to give birth again. This one is okay.
Oh, so you don't want to give birth?
No. That was the last experience. That one I say I know I have to start giving birth. So that's I just stopped finally.